Hayley Solich from Upfront Training and Motivation, and welcome to the Kaleidoscope Effect, where you can learn how to shift your focus and change your world. We're looking today at Be Yourself, which is the first guiding principle in my program, and the first focus element under that guiding principle is own who you are. Now I want to tell you a story about myself. It's very indulgent of me, I know, but I'm sure that you'll be able to relate to it. When I turned 35, I sat down with my journal and I had a bit of an epiphany. It was a defining moment for myself. I was sitting there and I was thinking about my life and reflecting on the many, many years that I had spent apologising for existence. I'd drop the ball in tennis and say, oops, sorry. I'd forget to do something at work and it was sorry. I'd spent every day saying sorry 1,000 times over. It was almost like I was apologising for existence. And in that moment, as I sat there with my journal, I decided in my heart I was no longer going to apologise for being alive. I was going to take back my power. And I wrote in that journal, I will no longer say sorry unless I've done something wrong to somebody else. Now, that may sound pretty dumb to some people, but that was a defining moment for me because it was the moment that I said to myself, Hayley, you are okay. You have warts, yes, but they're okay. You have bumps and wrinkles and lines. You got probably more than some ample supply of body fat, but that's okay. Now, I don't know about you. Maybe there's some pressures on you in your life and in your world to be the perfect person, but I'm here to tell you today it's a journey. Perfection didn't happen yesterday, probably won't happen tomorrow. Who knows when we're going to reach that place where we're perfected. But on the journey, we can love ourselves. We can own who we are. We can say, hey, I may be a bit overweight right now, but that's okay. I am happy with who I am. I am happy that I am somebody who makes their mind up quickly or somebody who takes their time to make their mind up. I'm happy that I'm an external processor who talks about all the wonderful things I'm going to do and only ever does one or two things, or who likes to think everything through and only speak about something when they're ready to do it. Whatever type of person you are, it's okay. Own it. Know who you are. You don't have to apologise any longer for who you are. Think about it. What do you like? What do you dislike? What do you find energising in life? What robs you of energy and motivation? What do you like to have around you? What colours make you feel good? What textures do you like to feel? My son loves anything that's soft and silky. What do you like to feel? What do you like to see? All these things are about who you are. And when you start to own who you are, the confidence comes. Then you can stand up and say, hey world, this is me. Embrace me, because I'm worthy. So today, I want you to think about that focus principle of own who you are. I want you to get out your book. I want you to write down as many things that you know about yourself as possible. The good, the bad, the ugly. Put it all down on paper. You know, when I was a young girl, I was a dancer. Well, I was a dancer until I was 23. I actually was a professional dancer, believe it or not, pre-children. And I used to be in the dance class and I always was the thickest girl. When I say thickest, I don't mean dumb, I mean bodily thick. So I was dancing next to these bean poles and often I just would look in the mirror and feel so unworthy of being there. Yet every time we had a concert, there'd be me and there'd be Virginia, who was the dance daughter's teacher, who had the body and the technique. And people would come up to me after the concert and they'd say, Hayley, I really enjoyed your performance. Virginia's very good technically, but you dance with your heart. And you know, for a long time I didn't really believe what they had to say and it didn't go into my heart. But as I became a professional dancer, I started to value who I was, unique, a unique performer. And I started to shine with the confidence that comes from knowing who you are. And I had a standing ovation at Perth Town Hall in 1991 And that moment will live with me forever. It was just the most joyous moment. 15,000 people clapping for Hayley. You know, when you own who you are, the whole world will applaud you. And I'll leave you with that thought. Shift your focus and you will change your world. Shift your attitude. See things through different glasses. And you will start to find that life will pay back to you what you believe about yourself.